Hey guys, I think we are live. Let me know if you can see everything and we will get started here in just a second. Hey Renee, hey Evelise, hey Connie, hey Penny. Thanks for joining in, you guys. I'll wait just a second to make sure that you guys can hear me and everything and that we are good to go, and then we will get started. Hey Jibs, thanks for joining. Okay, cool. Thank you, Connie. Hey, Mama. Hey, Renee. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to go over with you guys is I just got this box in the mail today. It is my most recent order from Brutus Monroe. Hi, Tarita. How's it going in Oregon? Hopefully your weather is a little better than ours has been here. Hey, Marie. Um, so I'm going to open and kind of unbox everything that I just got from Brutus Monroe. So this is my most recent order, and I'm just going to go ahead and get started. The only thing I did is I went ahead and I just put some washi tape over my address. It looks like it's buffering a little bit on my end. Hopefully everything is okay for you guys. But let me know if things get a little weird. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and open things up. Hey, Deborah. Okay, so I did go ahead and cut this, but that's all I've done so far. Okay, cool. Thanks, Renee. Hey, Evelise. Okay, so this is kind of going to be in the way, so I'm going to kind of turn it so that we can get the most viewing out of our setup here. Okay, so I've got paper on top, so we'll move that out of the way. Okay, so I went ahead and purchased the Series 2 bundle of the aqua pigments, you guys. So that makes up a lot of my box today. So I'm going to go ahead and open those up so you guys can see the colors that I got. Yes, you do, Marie. I'm slowly but surely completing my little collection here. Hey, Trudy, thanks for joining. Okay, so these first three that we are getting are some of my favorites. I'm super excited about these, you guys. Okay, so we have red violet. Look how gorgeous these are. We have fuchsia. And we have violet. Okay, so we've got these three beautiful colors. I am totally obsessed with all of these new colors, you guys. They are awesome. Okay, let's see. Here, oh, it's on the side. Okay, so then we've got three more that are part of that series. So we've got yellow orange and coral. I am a huge fan of coral. That is like my favorite color probably. Well, purple is my all-time favorite, you guys. But like as far as color combinations go, like coral and teal or coral and turquoise and navy, those are like the coolest colors. And then magenta. So that's 6 of them. And then there's one more, which is yellow green. Look how pretty these colors all look together. I am just so in love, you guys. Okay, so while I have these out, I did go ahead and pull out my little organizer that I keep mine in. And now I actually have one too many to fit in this one, so I pulled out a second one. I ordered a couple extra when I first got them. So this is actually meant to hold nail polish. I bought it on Amazon, and I will try to find... Oh, Marie, that is so cute. Orange, orange, orange. I will try to find the link for this. Oh boy, knocking things over. I'll try to find the link for it, but I'll show it here so that you guys can see what it is. It is a nail polish holder. It's clearly chic, and it has 15 compartments. I like this one because it's big enough to fit my bigger things, like these aqua pigments fit perfectly in here, but also I use it to store ink blending tools like this, and they fit perfectly for those ones that I want to keep more frequently, that I use, that way I don't have to, because you know when you are ripping the pads on and off, they get all messed up. So I like to keep the pads on the ones that I use most frequently, and then I just keep them in there so they're easy to get to and reach. But I will try to find the link for this for you guys so that if you are interested in it, you can get it if you want. Okay, but like I said, I got a new one or another one so that I could expand my aqua pigment collection. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up. Oh, and I want to say, you guys, that these were like $7 or something like that. It wasn't much. I know some of these can get to be really expensive, but I don't think that it was too much. I want to say they were like $7 or something like that. Okay, so I am a big rainbow organizer. So what I like to do is just kind of take everything out and kind of arrange them based on their color. These pinks and purples, I'm not, until I swatch them out, I don't want to really get too crazy about organizing them. So I'm going to keep most of the pinks and the purples together for right now. Just because, actually I'm going to move these down, just because I'm not sure exactly what the colors look like. Hey Adam, thanks for joining. Okay, so I've got yellow orange, so I'm going to put that in between. And then I've got, what do I have? Yellow green, so that'll come first. Green. And then I've got my blue. So I've got turquoise, and then blue green, blue, blue violet. And then I've got my extra one here too, which is the coral. And like I said, once I swatch these out, I'll kind of have a better idea of what order I want to put them in. And I do have a few more that are coming in later kits and things like that, so I will be able to kind of get a better setup and organization then. But they will fill out my my containers nicely. But there you go, you can kind of get a little bit of a look at how it looks. Just kind of, it's stacked. I like that it's tiered, so you get that cool effect where you can see them a little bit better. I really like how that looks. Okay. While I'm talking about swatching, whoa, I pulled these swatch sheets out just in case you guys had not yet heard about them or didn't have them. They are free on the Brutus Monroe website, so you don't have to pay for them at all, but you can download them for free. These are, oh, thanks, Adam. I have not done all of my swatching yet, but I plan to make some time to do this. There is, for glitter glaze, we have the glitter stock. There is also the aqua pigment, so obviously I need to do this. So I've got all these aqua pigments, and actually we'll need to update it for the new ones. I'm not sure if I downloaded this before the second series came out, so I'm not sure if this has been updated since then or not. Then we've also got our color companion guide, and this is for the cardstock. So you guys can put that cardstock swatch on here, and you'll always know what your colors look like and kind of match your inks. And then last but not least, we have the ink cube swatches as well. I have been swatching them out as I get them. Some of them I did not clean my stamp as well as I should have before I stamped to go swatch the next one. So some of them are not as pure or as clear as they should be. So I'm going to redo them at some point, but for now at least, yeah, I don't know. These are the colors that I have so far for the ink cubes. So I've got a few left to get, but yeah, especially Marsala. I really want Marsala. But yeah, so if you guys don't have these yet, I would totally recommend snagging them, getting your swatch on. You can do it while you watch TV or while you craft or while you watch me on live, whatever you want. Just take some time and do that, and you'll always be prepared. Okay, cool. So we did aqua pigments. Those were my super excited thing that I had. Now we also have a couple embossing folders. So I snagged two that I didn't have yet. The first one is the, oh, what is this one? Aztec Stars. Hey Tracy, thanks for joining. Okay, I'm going to pop them open just so you can see hopefully a little bit better, although there's a little bit of a glare, so you can't see quite as well as I had hoped. But I really like the way that this looks. And maybe if we have some time later, I will show you guys what it looks like all actually embossed. So you've got the picture on the back here, so you can kind of see the pattern a little bit better. But you know how it always looks different when you actually emboss it. So if we have some time later, I might do that. So we've got that one, and then we've also got this vintage tapestry. I really loved the pattern on this one as well, so I went ahead and snagged that. And you guys, these are still on sale. So there's a sale going on the website right now, and when I just pulled them up, they are still $1. So hey Karen, thanks for joining. If you guys don't have these Brutus Monroe embossing folders yet and you want them, snag them while you can. I heard, a little birdie told me, that when prices end in a zero, so if it's an even dollar amount, that means it's actually the last of whatever they have. And it may not be replenished. So if you are interested in buying those, I would get them before they go, because he may not make more of them. So just so you guys know. Yes, retirement. Oh, cool. I'm glad that you got that, Karen. That's awesome. Yeah, so if it ends in 99, then that's like an everyday item. But if it ends in 0, then it's probably not coming back. So snag it while you can. Okay, so that's our embossing folders. We also have this stamp set, which is Sharon's script. My understanding is that this is Christopher's mother's handwriting, which is super duper cool. But they have awesome sentiments in here, like happy birthday, hi, with deepest sympathy, a nice big hello here, thinking of you. There are just a ton of different sentiments in here. And I'm sorry about the glare, you guys. Let me see if I turn on this light over here, if it gets any better. I don't know, we'll see. I have an overhead light right above, and so sometimes it kind of, I don't know, I have some trouble with the lighting. But yes, so there's gorgeous sentiments in here. I really, really like the way that the script looks. And there's just a ton of different occasions that you can use it for. I don't really feel like that helped with the lighting. But yes, so I'm really excited about that stamp. And then another one that I am super duper excited about is this Conservatory of Quotes. I really, really love this floral image. And then this one has some really dainty script fonts here as well. If you can dream it, you can do it. So that's a Walt Disney quote. And then I think there's a J.K. Rowling. Yes, it's important to remember that we all have magic inside us. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a huge, huge Harry Potter fan. I really love Harry Potter. And that was really exciting to see in a stamp set. I'm just really super duper excited about that. Hey Nadine, thanks for joining. Yes, so I really like these dainty little sentiments. They're very petite and cute. And then you've got this cute I love you and hello. And just that floral image is so pretty. Okay, so we're going to set that one aside. And then, so this is like a maintenance item for me. But I did get 2 of the replacement blades for the Fiskars trimmer. And I just needed a replacement. So that's not super exciting, but you know, we all have to buy these items from time to time. But yeah, so I got those replacements and I'll be using those tonight. Then I did also get the Sweater Wetta stamp set. So I have been wanting a stamp like this for so long. I just really love the pattern. And I really, you guys, I really wanted the freshly cut one also, but it was sold out. So I'm going to try to get it from Unity, I think. But I'm really excited about this one. So I might stamp this one out with you guys tonight. I don't know. We'll see. I was kind of thinking about doing some fall cards since we have, I want to make a few more cards with the Autumn Harvest or Bountiful Harvest. Good grief, I can't keep anything straight tonight. With the kit that we had already gone over in my other live video. Trudy, it was freshly cut. The Christmas tree one. The one that has all the Christmas trees was sold out on the Brutus Monroe website when I went to go try to buy it. So I got this one, and then yes, it's so cute, isn't it, Renee? I really like this one. And I think it stamps out so cute. I saw Christopher use this in one of his live videos the other night, and I was like, I'm so glad that I bought this because it was stinking adorable. I really liked the way he did like a tone on tone. It was green on green. It was gorgeous. Really super cute. Okay, so that's that. And then I also got, voila, this stamp set, or this stamp set, good grief, this stencil that I have had my eye on for a long time, and it was out of stock for a while. This is the Mermaid Lagoon inspiration kit at some point. It was with that line of products, but it's called Tangled Waves. And I am so excited to have this. I really love swirly patterns like this. They make my heart real happy. And I want to try, I've been practicing heat embossing with stencils. So I want to try it with this one. This is a little bit more intricate than some of the other ones that I have done. So I want to try it and see what happens. But I really, really like this. And you know what's cool is you can use this. So traditionally, obviously it's the Tangled Waves. So it's, you know, it's got the mermaid pattern. It's like water related. But I was thinking you could also use it for a winter card to make it look like the wind, you know, like in the sky, and it's got like the cool, like Jack Frost sort of cool winter wind blowing through the air sort of vibe. And that would be really cool. The magazine I subscribed to had a freebie set with a sweater weather and the stamps. Oh. Huh. I guess it's very popular, the just like ugly Christmas sweaters and that sort of theme is really popular right now. Oh, cool, Tracy. We've got the same wavelength going on. And then the last thing that I got is, Lord have mercy. The last thing that I got is this Enchanted Rose background stamp. I've also had my eyes on this one forever also. This is like one of the ones that I've wanted to get for a really long time. It is so, so pretty. And after I purchased this one, I saw Daniel over at Dell and Artie. He had some guest design posts before he joined the Brutus Monroe team. And he was sharing some cards that he made with this stamp set. And I just thought that they were so pretty and so well done. He did such a great job. And again, I got like so excited. You know when you order something and then somebody else has made something super cool with it, and then you're like, yes, I knew there was a reason I bought that. I'm going to do so many cool things. That's how I felt with this. I was super duper excited about it. Oh, and unrelated, you guys, but I don't know if you've noticed that my hands are like pink. I was at a Halloween party earlier today, and one of my friends asked me to help spray paint her hair with like temporary hair dye or whatever, and it was pink. So now I have stained pink hands. So in case you were wondering, don't know if you noticed or not, but I've got cool pink decorations on my hand. Anyway, so that is everything that I got for today. And we can go ahead and get started creating a few things. So I was kind of thinking, like I was saying earlier, that I might go ahead and use the inspiration box. The one that so I've only made 1 or 2 cards with it so far, and I really want to get some more use out of it because I've got a ton more supplies. So I've got that here in my little bag, and I definitely want to use it. So let me get my order from today out of the way. Right now, I have just found that, oh, squeaky clean. I didn't even think about that. Let's try it, you guys. I have some right here. That's a really good idea, Penny. I mean, it's spray paint, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Well, not like real spray paint, but you know what I mean, like spray hair dye. Let's find out. I mean, some of it's coming off. Uh-oh, we're buffering. Let's see. I look okay on my end. Oh no. My husband is playing video games on the internet in this room, so I'm wondering if the connection is suffering because of that. I'm not sure. Yeah, if nothing else, it'll smell. It'll smell nice. Well, it's definitely cleaning some of it off of my nails. Why don't I spray it on here first and see what happens? On and off. Oh no. Hey, Rose. It's almost our birthday. We're so close. Oh, just acting like it's Saturday night. I've been having a little bit of trouble with YouTube lately. It is not working as smoothly as it used to. Okay, so it is working. I don't want to make you guys sit here and watch me clean my hands all night, but it is working to an extent. It's getting some of it off. I bet if I used more, it would work, but I don't want to use all my stamp cleaner on my hand. But yeah. Yeah, anyway, you guys, so in case you ever stain your hands with Halloween hair spray paint, Squeaky Clean Stamp Cleaner does work to clean that off. It'll just take a little bit of time, or be willing to use more than I am willing to use. That's funny. Okay, cool. Well, fun fact, now you know. You can tell Christopher Squeaky Clean works on hands that have been stained with Halloween hair color. Anyhow, I have been storing all of my stamp kit stuff, or my inspiration box stuff, I should say, in this little bag so that I can keep it all together, but I didn't have to store it in something so bulky as the box. I did save the box, but I wanted to kind of keep it, I don't know, in a smaller, less bulky sort of storage solution. And this is working really well for me so far. Okay, so I'm not sure what I want to do yet, so we're going to kind of just figure it out as we go along. But I know that I definitely want to use this stamp set. The one thing that I was wanting to try out, which I might have to find a bigger piece of vellum because I don't know that I have anything big enough. What I wanted to try was, I wanted to see if I could stamp some of my leaves on the vellum and then color them. But I'm not sure. I love the boxes too, Renee. They're so pretty. And I can't stand to get rid of it, but I wanted them to be a little easier as far as accessibility goes. And so, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay, so let's just try. You should see the craft area I'm working on. A bomb went off. Trudy, you should see the outside of this camera view. It is a scary place. I promise. It is a scary, scary place. But hey, that's okay. Coloring on the, oh, hey, Lauren, I didn't even know you were in here. Hi. Okay, so let's see. Let's try to figure out. I like this one. Heat Emboss and then Aqua Pigments. Ooh. Let's see. So I kind of want to, I mean, maybe I'll do like a strip. And I'm going to do it in the middle, actually, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect it to something else. Let me see if I have, yes, I do. I have this big giant clipboard that I use. And what I'm going to do is put my stuff on here. My workspace is getting smaller and smaller, you guys. Someone was saying they cut the lids off and keep the artwork. Yes, it's so pretty. I could I don't know. I could decorate my craft room, I feel like, with some of these boxes. They're so pretty. Hey, Kijo. Thanks for joining. Oh, Lauren, that's okay. No rush to join. You probably just missed me going through my box of stuff that I just bought. Oh my gosh. You asked for a new craft room. That's what I want for Christmas too. My husband would have done more than laugh though. I promise. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am just going to tape this down. And I'm using like an excessive amount of washi tape here, so you do not need to use this much. I'm just doing it for the sake of being faster. Cut the top off and put it in the plastic baggie. Not a bad idea. I might have to do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, all I'm doing is just taping all of this down, right? Why I'm taping it down is because vellum has a very awful tendency to warp and bubble really badly when you get water on it or when you heat set it. So I'm trying to prevent that a little bit. It's still going to warp, but we will see. You got a second notification for me. Oh my. YouTube is doing all kinds of crazy stuff lately, you guys. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, let's see. Before I do this, I need a card-sized something because I want to make sure that I don't make it too large. Yeah, see, I would have been way too far apart. Good thing I did that. Okay, let's make it a lot closer together. I just wanted a card-sized something so that I could, oops, here we go. So that I wouldn't make it too large. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is find my stamp block in this giant pile of stuff that's all over my desk. You have one. Needs new shelves. Too much stuff. Yes, I have that problem too. I have way too much stuff and not enough space. And I was just saying to my husband that I really need to figure out how to just get rid of stuff. But every time I try to go through it, I'm like, oh, but what if I need it? I could use that sometime, and I paid money for it, and I don't want to like just get rid of it or donate it, or I don't know. I am a hoarder when it comes to crafting, apparently, and I don't know. It's a bad habit, but I can't break it, at least not yet. Yes, Trudy, I do that sometimes. It just kind of depends. I wanted to try it out on the clipboard and see if that helped. It definitely does help with watercolor paper and stuff like that, but I'm not sure how it will do with the vellum. So we will see. The same stamp block, Marie, is it from Michael's? I got this little set. This was my very first set of stamp blocks ever, and they've served me so well. I just haven't ever gotten any more because I used my Misty so much, but it came in a set of 3, I think, and I dropped one on the floor. Here it is. Yes. So it came in a set of 3. Those are the ones I have. From Michael's. Yes, mother, I come by that hoarding crafting supplies talent naturally. Somebody I know is really all about that. Okay, so I am just using my embossing ink. You guys saw that. That's my Brutus Monroe embossing ink. And I did try, you guys, to link down below the supplies that I was planning on using, or at least some of them. So if you need anything, check the description box. Uh-oh, there's a hair in there. Check the description box and see if what you're looking for is down there. And I did just want to let you guys know, I don't know if you are up to date or aware of how affiliate links work. But the links that I use are affiliate links, and they, basically what that means is that if you click my link, I will get a commission. Like if you click the link and then you buy something, I could get a small commission, like a very small commission of the price of what you purchase, but it doesn't cost anything for you guys. So it just helps me be able to keep making videos and posting things and upkeep my blog and things like that. So it's not anything crazy, but it does help me. So if you guys are planning to shop anyway, clicking my links definitely really helps. So just thought I would throw that out there. Okay, so I think I'm going to use, let's see, what kind of embossing powder do I want? Gilded is my default. I use Gilded for pretty much everything. And I think that that would be pretty, but then it does kind of limit me. I could use the Golden Gourd. Let's see. I have a bunch of different colors here. What do you guys think? You can help me out. We're not on a time limit either because this embossing ink is never going to dry. I don't know if you know this, but it is oil-based, not sticky, and so it doesn't dry. It will stay wet until you are ready to use it. You want me to use the Golden Gourd? Okay. I will do that. Okay. So I'm going to do things a little bit differently today because obviously I adhered this to my clipboard without thinking about the fact that I was going to heat emboss it. So what I'm doing is just putting this this stuff. My gosh, you guys, my brain is not working tonight. embossing anti-static powder. Powder, that's the word I was looking for, powder. I'm putting this powder down at the bottom so that when I tip my clipboard, hopefully it doesn't stick to this part, but we'll see what happens. All right. So I'm just gonna dump all this on here, thick for good measure, and then I'm going to tip it and dump it into my coffee filter. I don't know, we'll see how well this works, you guys. If this was a good idea or not. Hey, not too shabby, you guys. All right. There's a little bit stuck right here, but I mean, overall, I think that worked pretty well. Yeah, Renee, exactly. Embossing buddy tool thingy. Yeah, I'm pretty with you on that. This is a really pretty color of embossing powder. I really like this. It's a little light up here, so I want to add a little bit more, and hopefully, yes, there's a lot of sad stuff going on. I hope that, because I know Christopher is in Pittsburgh, I hope, you know, they're feeling okay and everybody's safe. I mean, obviously, there's some scary things going on in the world in general right now, and it's a scary time to be alive. Yeah, it is awful. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and grab my Wagner heat tool. That is linked below as well. Since I have it on my on my board, I'm going to try to heat it over where you guys can see this time. But we will see. I'm going to go ahead and turn my heat tool on now and heat it up before I take it to the vellum. I want to spend as little time as possible heating it on the vellum because the vellum, like we talked about, does warp. Hey Susan, thank you so much for joining. I'm so excited to have you. The hop is my absolute favorite, so I'm excited to see that there are new people joining in. Okay, let's see what we can do. Okay, it's not quite ready yet. Well, it's getting there. Okay, fast as can be. We want to get this done as quick as possible. It's starting to warp up a little bit, but not too bad. Okay. I think we did pretty good, you guys. Yeah, the hops are awesome. It was, it is warping a little bit. It's really exciting to see new crafters and learn new things. And there's so many talented people in these hops. If you guys haven't watched the hop, it's 5 days this time. And there's like 91 participants. It's amazing, you guys. You should definitely check it out if you have not already. I have a video in there. Marie has a video in there. It's great. Okay, so I'm really happy with that. That looks really good. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I might actually keep it on here for the watercolor, although my this washi tape is really not very sticky. So I may try to, I don't know, I may try to do something else because this particular washi tape is not doing a very good job of sticking things to this clipboard. I have some other washi tapes that stick better, but I don't know. It looks really pretty. This is, so Susan, this is Brutus Monroe embossing powder. It is Golden Gourd. It is the embossing powder of the month for this past month. They have a subscription kit. I'm not sure if you are up and up on the Brutus Monroe products, but their embossing powder is incredible. It's beautiful. I really, really like it. Oh, Penny, that's awesome. I have not finished watching all of them yet. I'm doing so bad. Do I get any sneak peeks since I'm on the team now? Sneak peeks of things that you guys haven't seen yet? I do have some things that you guys haven't seen yet, but I am not at liberty to share them. Oh, Susan, I'm going to open this crafty world for you. Brutus Monroe is like king of embossing powder. So Christopher Allen is the owner of Brutus Monroe, and he has been working on these embossing powders. And Marie can tell me, it's wax free. Am I saying it right? That it's wax free? So I'll show you just a couple of the ones that he has that are like my favorites that I just have on my desk right now all the time. There's Sandcastle. This one is, I mean, it's like sand. It's beautiful. It's really gorgeous. This one is Coffee Grounds. It's a very rich brown. This Golden Gourd is the one that I just used. It's like a buttery orange yellow sort of color. And then Simon was chatting live to pre-recorded video. What? And then this one is like the all-time king of king embossing powders. It's my absolute favorite ever. And this is gilded. I use it for like everything. It is absolutely gorgeous. Actually, do I have anything? Yes. I can show you this card, Susan. I used the gilded on this one that I made on my last live video, and I really, really love it. It's just so shiny and perfect. It's beautiful. Yes, wax free. Okay. Yeah, so it's my favorite embossing powder ever. I had never heard of it, and then someone recommended that I try it, so I went and bought it. That was my first purchase through Brutus Monroe, was embossing powder, and I will never go back. They are, same here, Lauren, exactly. I don't reach to any other embossing powder since then. I got it, and I won't go back. They're amazing. I really like them. Oh, thanks, Renee. I actually do want to start a, some sort of mail exchange or something. I don't know. We'll have to talk about the details. The price is pretty good. I think you get, I don't know if it says like a measurement of how, oh, it's 1 ounce. Okay, so they're 1 ounce jars, which is a pretty good size. I mean, they're pretty big. You get 1 ounce, and I want to say, let me pull it up really quick because I don't want to quote you the wrong price. But I think the embossing powder, I think they're $6.99. Oh, they're $5.99, even better. Okay, so they are $5.99, and you can also, oh, that's okay, Marie. Thank you. Have a good night. Okay, so yeah, they're $5.99 for this. It's big. They're big. Like just for comparison, some of my other embossing powders are, let me look. Like this is Lawn Fawn. This is a Lawn Fawn 1 ounce. I guess it's just a difference. It's like a different size. These are like wider and shorter. But they're, I mean, you know, it's 1 ounce. It's 1 ounce. It's embossing powder. Yes. Yeah. I mean, they're large. They have a lot of embossing powder in them. And for just $5.99. They also have an embossing powder of the month club that you can sign up for. And girls, you can tell me because you guys subscribe to it, right? Is it $8 a month for the embossing powder of the month club? And that includes shipping? And you get a brand new embossing powder each month delivered to your door. I believe it's $8. I can look that up too. Hold on. Embossing powder of the month club. Yes, it's $8. So yeah, and that includes the shipping, which is really cool. I think that's pretty awesome. Oh no, Trudy. Erasing your comments again. My gosh. Oh, Amanda, thank you so much and welcome. I'm so excited. There's a couple new people here from the Hop, and I'm really excited to have you guys. That's awesome. Oh, Lord. Sorry. My phone is plugged in because I forgot to charge it, and I just totally whacked the phone stand, so it went flying. Sorry about that, you guys. I'm going to try to get everything back to normal and centered. Woo. Okay. Let's get back to this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to test out some of these new colors since you guys wanted the aqua pigments. And I'm going to tell you up front that I am not an expert at aqua pigments. So don't judge me too harshly. I am not, like I said, not an expert at any sort of things related to watercolor. Let's see, this one actually has water in it, so I'm going to use this one. And I have a palette around here somewhere that I can use. But like I said, I am not any sort of watercolor expert, but I will do my best. Okay, so since we used golden gourd. I think I'm going to stick with like yellow and orange. Maybe a little bit of green. Yellow, green. You got put in YouTube timeout. Yeah, that kind of happens, but that's okay. That just means you are a good contributor to the conversation. And I am happy with that. That makes me happy. Okay, so if you did not know, these are child-proof. So it does sometimes take a little bit of finagling to get them off, because sometimes, you know, things that are child-proof are also adult-proof. That's okay. We'll get through it. You actually paint more than anything. Well, then, Susan, I need you to give me tips, because I am not a good painter. My mother is. My mom, she is good with all those mediums, like paint and mixed media, everything that kind of related, and I am not. I am not that great with that kind of stuff. Like watercolor is kind of foreign to me. Oh yes, they are non-toxic also. So Susan, I know you said you're new to Brutus Monroe, but these are aqua pigments, so they're liquid watercolors, and they are 1 ounce jars as well. They're a really good size compared to other ones that I have seen, and I want to say they are $6.99. Kijo, it was okay. It did not go as well as I had hoped, but I mean, all things considered, I shouldn't complain. It was very windy, and what got erased? Oh, come to the party and go to the embossing bar. Yes, I am definitely going to the party, the anniversary party, so I will see you guys there. But yeah, it didn't go as well as I had wanted to, but it was very, very windy and cold that day. And so the weather was not very good. Okay, let's start with this one. So what I'm going to do is, and like I said, I don't know what I'm doing, especially with this vellum. I should have tried these on a different, like a cardstock first. So what I want to do is I'm actually going to color kind of like a base coat onto this one. So I want to make it yellow. And then I'm going to come back with the orange and kind of like feather it out, if that makes sense. And these should kind of look like stained glass sort of feel at the end. We'll see what happens though. Okay, so I've got my yellow on there. And then what I want to do is come in with my orange. And I'm going to start in the middle and see what I can do to kind of... Like I said, I am not a master with watercolor. You guys can teach me tricks too. If you guys know good ways to use these, let me know, because I need all the help I can get. Hey Dee, thanks for joining. Mixed media. I'm like missing out I'm missing out on all the comments because I've been doing this. Okay. Favorite practice. Yes, Simon is great for that. Mixed media, make cards, but didn't want them to get thrown out. That's very funny because I always worry about that. Okay. Well, that picked up way more of the color than I wanted it to. All right, let's try that again. And I kind of want something to, like, I want it to be a little messy, but I don't want it to be too weird looking. Like, I don't want to get too much color, but I want it to have, you know, kind of like a gradient sort of effect where it is darker by the, like, veins of the leaf and then lighter as it goes out. And I don't want to heat set because, yeah, just to add water. No, Dee, it is not. I wish that I had that new, the new vellum, but I don't have it. I don't think it's released it yet, but I could be wrong. I've been missing a lot of the live videos lately. It's just we've had a lot going on, like with it being close to Halloween and field trips and parties and all kinds of stuff going on. But yeah, so, okay. So it is wrinkling up a little bit because it's the vellum. It's hard with Maybe against that burgundy color. Oh, Marsala. Yes, that would be really pretty. I'll have to see yeah, I have it right here actually. Right here. It came in the kit, so that's perfect. If I can get it out from all this stuff. Yeah, right there. That would be really pretty. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, Amanda, you're right. Simon is from Ink Clips. Simon, is it like Hartley or something? I could be totally making that up. I'm not sure. But yes, he said that the vellum is heat resistant. So if you're oh, Hurley, thank you, Kijo. I knew it was something like that, but I was like, I don't think that sounds right. Whatever I just said. Okay, let's try. I'm gonna add a little bit of green, but I don't want this to be too bright. But I want to have kind of like I don't want to have all the same color of stuff on my vellum. I like the different colors. Now the cool thing about heat embossing first, you guys, is that it kind of keeps in your watercolor. So you don't have to worry about going out of the lines so much. I'm a very sloppy colorer, whatever the word is for that. Colorist, that might be a thing. And this really saves me. As I am not good at staying in the lines. Okay, and then for this last one, let's see. We've got red. I could do some red. Oh no, it bleeped you out again. Goodness gracious. I don't want to get too crazy because I want to keep it with the fall colors. So what did I use? Did I use orange or yellow orange? I know I used yellow. My yellow orange is like super full, so I don't think that I have used this one. Let's check it out. I don't think I did the childproof thing. Haha. Okay. Yeah, that's lighter. Okay. And the cool thing about these is you can leave them in your palette like this. You can, like as you can see up here, I had previously used this pink, and this was actually the turquoise, but it's a very bright blue. Well, like when it's pigmented like this. So I used them before, but I let them dry, and all you have to do is add a little bit of water, even just like on your water brush, and you'll get them wet again, and it'll be perfect. Okay, so I'm going to use this lighter orange over here. Oh yeah, that's a nice color. And being left-handed kind of stinks with, I should have started on the right instead of over on the left, because now I'm kind of trying to work hard not to get my hand all in my project. That's no fun. Never done any of the books. If you don't like it, pick it up with a dry brush. Yes, Amanda, I am in the Stamp Junkies group. My name, so like if you see me post in there, it's Jessica Francisco. But yes, I am a Stamp Junkie as well. I think a lot of us are. A lot of people are in that group, which is awesome. I really like that. It's a cool place to go and post your creations and yeah, I mean, turning the clipboard, that would have been a good idea. You guys are so smart. This is why I keep you around. Oh no, you dyed the tip of your ponytail blue. I have mine all tied up in like a little knot on the top of my head right now. Oh my gosh, Amanda, that is a sore subject because no, I did not go to Junkie Fest, but I would have loved to. I would have loved to. Trudy, you're bringing an art journal to the party, a secret scissor swap gift blank. Need us to doodle in it, whatever, but please put names, addresses, faves, and special dates inside. What kind of special dates? I need to know more about this. Tell me more. Okay, I want to try something. I don't know if this is going to work, and this might look really weird, and I may ruin it. But what's the fun of doing anything if you don't experiment, right? I wanted to see what this color will look like. Some of these have a little more water in them than I had originally intended to place. So the color's getting a little lost, and because it's already heat embossed, and so since it has that that line down the middle, it kind of gets some of the color gets a little lost, but that's okay. But I wanted to have the the leaves be fall, and they're not all one color. So I don't know, I like that. I like the way it looks. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry. While we let that dry, I'm gonna set my little palette aside, kind of let that do its thing. The hardest medium to watercolor on. Yes, I am finding that this is not very easy. I feel a little out of my depth here. So I appreciate you saying that. Birthdays, anniversaries, any special dates? Oh, cool. Did I do that to your hair? It was a nightmare. It would knock it out. Oh my gosh. You guys are so funny. Oh, hey, Angel. Thanks for joining. Yeah, it stains. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to leave that alone. And then while we are waiting on that, because what I want to do is I want to trim this down and kind of have it as an accent piece across the card, I think. So what I'm going to do is, I think I had a smaller piece of this, but let's check it out and see what I've got, because I'm pretty sure, yes. Okay, I thought I had one. All right, so what I want to do is, I'm just going to move this out of the way. I don't want to tilt it too much because my watercolor will go flying everywhere. I'm going to set it over here. And then I am going to, I want to see if I can get, yes, I'm using aqua pigments, and I grabbed a few of the new ones that I just did in my little unboxing from the Series 2 set. What I'm going to do, I showed this in my last live video, but I'm going to try to get this same look. So this is Marsala paper from Brutus Monroe, and then the ink color on it is Wagon, and I really like the way that it looks. So I'm gonna stamp some leaves on this paper with the Wagon ink. Angel, I wish that it was, but it is not. It's not. It is just plain old vellum, regular vellum. Let me find my Wagon. Here we go. Okay, so I had them all tucked away. Oh, and I'll show you guys this too. So I have all of my mini ink cubes stored like this, just as a temporary solution for right now, but it's working for me. I can fit 6 in each little compartment. I actually got these at the Dollar Tree. And it's working really well. So I can just pop them in and out when I need them. And I can set more on top if I run out of room, but I have plenty right now. And yeah, I don't know. It works for me because they don't slide around. I like that they don't move. And then there's not like a billion in one tray. So it works out. I like it. But yeah, then I can just pop it in and I can take the whole thing out and put it on my desk and work with it. But yeah, that's cool. Okay, so anyway, I've got my Wagon here, my cute little 2x2. It works really well with this paper. And let me find my stamp set because I want to use most, yes, not $10. I am a very frugal crafter, you guys. I really like to get things inexpensively when I can. And you'll see that I use a lot of things from the Dollar Tree for that reason, because I just don't want to spend a ton of money buying a bunch of stuff. I'd rather use, how do you store your aqua pigments? Oh yeah, I still have them on my desk. I can show you that here in just one second. Let me get this on my block, and then I think I need a bigger block. That's not quite as small as I thought it was. Okay, aqua pigments I store, I have them right here in this little tray. I want to say it was $7. I got it on Amazon, and I'm going to try to find the link. So I store them in here. They fit perfectly. And the other thing that I like is that they also fit ink blending tools in this one. It's not the really itty bitty ones. So you can kind of fit a variety of different things in here, and they work really well. Another thing, you guys, is that I picked up a bunch from the Dollar Tree of a smaller version of this, and they look like this. So they're too small for the, uh-oh. Sorry about that, you guys. My low battery notification came on. I've only got 20% left. So you're probably, it'll probably buffer for a second, and then you should catch back up, hopefully. Let me know when you guys can see me again, if we're having problems. I'll wait just a second to hopefully make sure that everybody is like back up and running. I just got a low battery notification. That's why it popped out for a second there. Sorry about that, you guys. Okay, so anyway, this little one that has my alcohol inks in it. I have a few of these ones. This one I got from the Dollar Tree, and it has 16 compartments, and it fits these little alcohol inks perfectly. It also it fits re-inkers. So if you have Tim Holtz Distress re-inkers, they fit in here. I have only one, but they fit. It fits in here. But yeah, so I use that, and then I use the larger one for my aqua pigments, and also I have one that I store my ink blending tools in, or the ones that I use more frequently. But yeah, so that works really well for that. I really like it. I'm just gonna set them out of the way so I don't have to like leave you guys again. Oh yeah, for the alcohol inks. Yeah, I thought about getting all of those tins and stuff, but I really like to be able to see all of my stuff. And I find that this allows me to do that because I can just set them up on the shelf, and I can use them kind of as a decoration as well as being, functional and easy to get to. And I really like that. Okay, so I am going to just stamp. I'm going to start in the middle because I find that I can start here and then work my way out, and I make a really pretty background that way. So I do my largest stamps first, and then I go back with smaller stamps and fill in the empty space so that you get like a nice coverage without getting too cramped or weird looking. If you start on the outside and work your way in, I find that I run out of space, and then things get really awkward and weird looking. So I like to start from the outside. The other thing that I do is I stamp off of the edge of the paper. I do not try to contain the stamps inside of this little area because I want it to look more natural, like the pattern really can, I don't know, it continues. It doesn't just end where my paper ends. So I like to stamp off the edge just to kind of keep that pattern going. I like the way it looks. All right, let's see. I think we're gonna do like down here. Okay, I'm missing a few comments. Were those in the kitchen? Which one? The big one for the ones that I'm keeping my aqua pigments in, or the little ones from the Dollar Tree? The little ones from the Dollar Tree were in, okay, it depends on what store you go to. Some of the Dollar Trees I've been to, I find them in the makeup section, like where the nail polish is, because they are supposed to be for nail polish. But my experience is they actually don't fit nail polish because they're too small. And I had originally gotten them to use with my ink blending tools, but they don't fit. they're too small. The compartments are itty bitty. And so I had to find another use for them, and they fit my alcohol inks perfectly. So that worked out okay. The one that I got on Amazon, it is a nail polish holder. And hold on, I have the little label here. You guys can look at it. The brand is Clearly Chic. Yes, so yeah, then they're too small for nail polish, Trudy. This old bulky square with handle years ago, like the one you got at Dollar Tree. Yeah, they have really good stuff at Dollar Tree sometimes. Hey Tracy, thanks for joining. Yes, okay, so this is the one that I got. This is the big one that I got on Amazon, and I think it was like $7. But it's a 15 compartment cosmetic tray, it says, and it's by Clearly Chic. So if you go on Amazon and you just type in Clearly Chic nail polish holder, it should come up. But after we're done, I will try to find the link because I don't want to. I'm running low on battery, so I don't want to like go looking for it right now, just in case. Okay, I'm almost done with this this little guy here, and then we will move on. Let's see. I'm gonna do you this way, and then I'm gonna do one more over here, and then we're gonna call it good. Just to kind of get, whoa. Like I said, that kind of continuous pattern. Yeah, no problem, Lisa. Okay, so I'm not going to do too much with this right now, but I want to at least spray this a little bit. Oh boy, I got it on my my card panel. To get some of this off. Staining your stamps is okay, but I do like to get the ink itself off. Just while I have my stuff out, and this is the Squeaky Clean stamp cleaner. I did not link this below, I don't think, but I will try to update that after the video. Okay, so let's go to our little sprig here, and I think I'm only going to do a couple of these, not too many, like maybe 3. We shall see. Check all the stores that are hit or miss, like Ollie's Big Lots. Yes, yes. And they have, it kind of depends where you can find them in stores like that. Sometimes you'll find them in like the bathroom aisle. Like sometimes even Tuesday Morning has stuff like this. So definitely just check the stores that are near you because it all varies. I know all the stores get different things, but Tuesday Morning, if you have one near you, they tend to have some really cheap bathroom supply stuff. Like I've gotten some of my baskets that kind of mimic the Interdesign look, those clear plastic bins, and they work really well, and they're just as sturdy. Whoops daisies. And like I said, I got those at Tuesday Morning, and they were like a third the price. So I definitely really like to get a deal. I'm definitely a bargain shopper, so that is always exciting for me. Okay, like I said, I'm not going to do too many of those because those are actually pretty large. I don't want to. I don't want to spend too much of my paper doing those. I'm actually going to skip over that third one that I used and get a smaller leaf pattern, just to kind of break things up a little bit. I think I'm going to use this little guy here, because that way I can get some really good, there it is. Lost my little itty bitty stamp block for a second there. What is this? Okay. I saw a nail polish holder like that hangs from the wall. Ooh, that's really cool. If you get it, you should definitely send me a picture because I would love to see that. That's really super duper cool. I've seen some really cool ones that you can hang up and do all kinds of stuff with, and I'm always looking for different storage solutions. So when you guys find cool stuff, I hope you'll let me know. And I'm just doing this totally randomly, you guys. There's like, I don't know, there's no rhyme or reason to this. I'm just making it up and putting it where I think it'll look okay. Nothing specific. But I just wanted to have like a cool background. Okay, Tuesday Morning closed, but another one closer to Pittsburgh. Ooh, Trudy, I'm so jealous. I wish I could just pop into the Brutus Monroe store whenever. That's so cool. Okay, let's put you here. Alright, and then I need one more other little itty bitty stamp. Probably this little guy. To swap out, because I've got some blank space that I want to fill. Right here. And I don't want to go too crazy, like I don't want it to be overwhelmingly full. That actually might be okay. Put one up here. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. Okay, Oh, sure thing, Amanda. Thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I will see you again soon in another video. Thank you again so much for coming in. Serious trouble if I live that close to Brutus Monroe? I mean, yes. If I lived that close, I would just have to, like, basically sell my time for him to just pay me in products or something. Because, if I had, like, a real job, I say that, I stay home with my kids, so I'm like a stay-at-home mom. I don't want to say that's not a real job, but if I had a 9 to 5 or whatever, I'd have to set up direct deposit, and he could just deduct it from my, like, I could just get my pay sent to him, because I spend all my money at Brutus Monroe, pretty much. All the money I make. Okay, let's check on our stuff over here. It is still drying, so we've got a little bit left to go. It's definitely getting there, but we do have some wet spots that are still there, so I'm going to let it keep drying for a little bit longer while we work on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pop open those blades that we had from before, the ones that I got in my order today. Gladly pack packages for embossing powders. Me too. Yes, I'd have to just be on the street like, well, you guys, like maybe I could set up a station where I make cards for people in person or something, so that I could make some money. That's actually kind of a neat concept, but I don't know how you would execute that. Okay, so I'm putting in my new blade for my Fiskars trimmer. I hope it's the right kind, because it seems a little tight. Let's try it this way. I think the little pocket is a little wider than mine. Like, it seems slightly different. Huh. I have a heat gun, but it is not very low heat. It is very high heat. I don't have a low heat tool. I feel like this doesn't quite fit. Like it's not. I don't know, you guys. It's weird. I mean, it's the right blade thing, but it's tight. Yeah, this one, it's slightly wider. That's really weird. Huh. I wish you could replace just the blade. I don't know. Will work for paper. Yes, I have the Wagner one. It is amazing. All right, well, I'm just going to put this, my old, uh-oh. Now my old one doesn't fit. You guys, what is going on here? Is this my old one? Oh, this is my new one. Just kidding. Okay. I don't know what's going on here or why this is not fitting. I'm going to have to do some research and figure out what's going on with that. But, yes. All the clubs, yes, there's so many. And now there's the embossing paint or glitter glaze of the month club that he's going to be doing too. That's just crazy. There's so many options and it's amazing. Okay, so what we're going to do is my track, like this thing here, it's not that, it's this part that it's not fitting in. Like if I, here, it's this part. Oh, yeah, see, like up here, it fits down here, like it slides fine, but then up here, it's too tight. Like I don't know, you guys. That was really weird. I think it's working. I don't know. I'm so confused. I don't know why all of a sudden it's working and it wasn't working before. It's like it wasn't in all the way. I don't know. I'm confused. I broke it. Okay, which side do I like better? Let's just go ahead with this. Okay, so I'm going to cut this down to 4... I don't think my paper is quite even. Let's try this way. 4. It is a little uneven. Okay, I'm going to try, 5.25. So that's, ooh, nice and crisp. Okay, 5.25. And I want 4 inches. Okay, yeah, one side of my paper was a little crooked. Oh, Trudy, I'm so sorry that you're having trouble with the comments. I don't know what the deal is with that. Just clean the track. I have full set syndrome 2D. It's really bad. Party night is birthday night and Paul is coming with me. That's so cool. Okay, so I cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4 so that it will mat nicely on my card base. And I have from the card kit over here, I have some white cardstock. This is the Alabaster cardstock. So I'm just going to go ahead and score that with my hand because I'm not getting out my bone folder right now. And what I'm going to do is mat it like this, and then we're going to put the vellum across as well. The new aqua pigments are really awesome. All of those, I almost said magnetic, but what I meant was metallic. The metallic colors are just so pretty. Everything is gorgeous. I don't know. He's doing an awesome job. Knocking it out of the park, you guys. Okay, so we've got our background going. Let's test this out because I've got a little bit of extra. See, it's taken away some of the color, which I don't love because I kind of wanted that darker pigment, but it's not drying because it was just sitting on top of the embossing powder. So this should help it along. And you want to make sure that you have a clean piece of your paper towel if you're ever dabbing because you don't want to be transferring your colors into your other sections. So just something to keep in mind. Okay, so we've got our paper here. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this little guy. And carefully peel this off and hope that I don't rip my paper or my vellum that we worked so hard on securing. Need aqua pigments. Trudy, do you have any aqua pigments yet? Or have you started your collection already? I have all of the first 2 series, except I don't have black or pearl or brown. I think those are the only 3 colors that I don't have from like the original 2 series. Like I don't have any of the specialty ones yet, but yeah. Ooh, cool. B, that's awesome. I am like, basically what happens is I place an order and then I immediately am like, oh, but what about whatever it is that I forgot to order this time? And then I have to place another order. And it's like a never ending process. That pretty much just keeps happening on repeat infinitely. I don't know if you guys have that, but yes. Look, I don't have any of the surface sprays, Kijo. I need to work on that. I don't have any of them. I really need those. Like, really need those. Okay, let's see. If we're going to do 5 1/4. Alright, what I'm going to do is take this out to, let's say, in between. Mine never works. I don't know if you guys have this problem, but if I try to go down, it doesn't work. I have to go up this way. Scrapbook this idea, thinking of snowflakes. That would be so, so pretty. Oh my gosh, Renee, you should totally do that and show me. Can you tag me on social media whenever you make it? Because that would be so cool. I think I misjudged this. All right, I'm going to make this. Because now it's going to be shorter than my paper. Because if I, otherwise it's not quite centered. What do I want to do? I think I might actually put some lunch bag behind this. Hello, Cards and Craft. If you want me to use your real name, you can tell me what it is, and I will definitely call you by that. Yeah, centered can be boring. Maybe then I could put like a little bit of twine on the edge over here. Let's see. I like Autumn Greetings, but I think I used that one the last time. I was looking to see my oh no, that's okay. I just, I didn't, some people like to be anonymous and some people like to have their real names used. So I just figured I would give you that option. Now, is it Di or D? You tell me and then I'll know from now on who you are. Yeah, I think it's too cute like that. Okay. So what we'll do is I was actually kind of thinking, I have these, let's see, I think I have some lunch bag in this pile over here. Maybe? Maybe not. Did I use it all? I thought it came with some, but maybe not. Well, I guess not. Hang tight. 1 second. Well, I have these little note cards I could use. Die. Okay. No, that's okay. Alright, let's see. No, that's not long enough. Okay, I can't do that. What I'm gonna do is find my little pack of paper, which is right here. I have this whole set of paper over here that I need to use. And so, I'm gonna pull out some lunch bag in here. Wait. There we go. It's so thick and glorious. Okay, so what I want to do is trim it down, which I almost went looking for my paper trimmer and it was literally right here. This was about how much? Let's see. Like around a little less than 2. All right, I'm just gonna make this 2 inches. I'm not a very precise crafter, you guys. You've learned that if you've been watching me for any amount of time. I have not mastered the art of being like super precise or anything like that. So that's okay by me though. All right, 5.25, so it goes straight across. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna layer this on top like this. That does kind of cover up a little bit of my leaf pattern, but I think that's okay. We'll layer this on top so that you get some of that pattern from behind, and then I'm gonna do my, I don't know if I like it or not. AGG, often see you at Tonic. I'm like catching up on your comments, hold tight. Back getting glitter stock. I do have glitter stock, hold on. That matches, 1 second. I have a piece that's already trimmed down that might work. Ooh, it's a little short. I have another sheet. A tape runner for vellum. Yeah, I haven't found like my favorite yet. I don't really like this color with the Marsala though. I do also have this one. I feel like that would maybe look better with the Marsala because it's that darker, rich sort of color. You like the lunch bag? Yes, Thermo Web is supposed to have, I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know if I, yeah, you're kind of right. I feel like it's too much with the embossing powder. Although, honestly, I mean, it could look cute by itself if I did it like this. I'm just trying to think of what I like the best. I don't really know. I'm having a hard time making decisions. No, Trudy, I haven't seen it. Scrap Perfect. I haven't tried that one either. Okay, so ThermoWeb is supposed to have one that works perfectly with vellum. Like you're supposed to be able to put it directly on the sticky dots, I think. I think that's what it was called. The sticky, Christopher uses it in his videos a lot. But yeah. I can't decide, you guys. The teeny tiny dots, yeah. Without the backing. Yeah, I kind of like to leave it a little bit more plain, just so that it kind of is the focus of the card. Let me grab my ATG. Okay. So I've got this. I'm just going to go ahead and adhere this to my card base so that I can kind of get a starting point for where I want to put everything. A larger border. IP. Oh, Hold on 1 second. If you add twine, it'll make it pop just enough. If I wet the my vellum, I don't know. Okay, so my thing is though, I'm not sure. Hold on 1 second. I want to find a spare piece of vellum. Because I'm pretty sure if I take this and I put tape behind it, you can see it. Maybe not. I want to use the same color. I don't really want to use up my whole card base though. Let's see. I had a piece somewhere. Here it is. I literally just dug in my trash for this, you guys. Don't judge me too hard. Yeah, see, you can definitely see it if you put it on. For vellum and acetate. Yeah, see, I don't like that. I can try, let's just do some testing. This is Ranger Multi-Matte Medium. We're going to test that. This one, once it dries, may disappear, but I'm not sure. If you sponge a glue that dries transparent and matte behind the colored leaves, you might not see it. Yeah, see, so this is wet, but once it dries, it may not. The scrap bin, D, you're so funny. That's never going to look any better. This might look better, but I'm not convinced. And then, hold on, I have something to try. I can't do it on camera because it will get all over everything, but I picked up this adhesive spray. I think I got it at the Dollar Tree. It says it dries clear, so I'm going to spray it over top of the trash can and see what it looks like. Hold on 1 second. Moment of truth, you guys. Cut a piece to back the vellum, then you can cut off the piece on the left side and have a tiny border around the vellum. Cut a piece to back the vellum. You guys, this won't even stick. This spray adhesive, we'll see what happens, but so far it's not sticking. If you sponge it through instead of applying a little blob, it doesn't show up as a spot. Huh. Can use gold cardstock on top and bottom to hold. You guys all have really cool ideas. Hey, I don't know if this is just not sticking, but no, it is. This spray adhesive is drying clear, you guys. Look at that. This was kind of a fun test. This is the Dollar Tree. Yeah, I got this from the Dollar Tree. I decided, hey, why not? It's only $1. I might as well try it. But look, it's drying. In some places it does still look wet, but I think that's because the paper is still wet. Full space octopus canvas going on, and I have to sculpt all the tentacles. Good Lord, Keisha, that sounds very complicated. This is actually drying clear. So this whole thing was wet, and now it's going back to the vellum look. So I think that might work. Let's try it and see what happens. And you know what? If we ruin the card, that's okay. I may not have a finished product to show, but that's all right. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray it on the back of here. It's like I don't want to spray too much, but too little is like, you know, obviously then not enough. Okay, so it gets it warping a little bit, but then if I get it sprayed down, or if I get it laid down quick enough, theoretically, it should. Uh-oh. Sorry, you guys. My battery's getting real low. So whatever we do, we're going to have to figure it out fast. All right, I got to pick a place, and wherever I put it, that's it, because it's not coming back up. Oh, no! My tape is, or my color is getting a little wet from the glue. Oh, it's like rolling up. It's okay if it doesn't turn out. I won't be that upset, but I kind of did want it to turn out. I am plugged in. It's so bad. I am plugged in right now, and it is not, my phone apparently does not charge fast enough to keep it going. It's so ridiculous. Or like my computer doesn't charge my phone fast enough. It's so weird. Yeah, okay, look. So once it's drying, the vellum, see the glue is disappearing and it just looks like the vellum. That's kind of crazy. I think it's going to take a little bit to completely dry, so I don't think you guys will get to see the full effect of the prettiness, but hey, that's pretty cool. Hopefully it does completely dry. We'll see what happens. This was a day of experiments, so we will see what happens. But yeah, I mean most of the spots are already dry, so hopefully with some time, it will completely dry, and then we'll have nice clear. But I'll update you guys and let you know what happens, because that's pretty neat. Okay, so since we are gonna work on some other stuff with that, I'm going to take some twine. I've been really on a twine kick lately, you guys. They do make vellum glue. Still visible, just not as much. Well, yeah, I'll put my acrylic block on there too. I think I'm gonna tie this around kind of at the bottom of it. And then I'm gonna tell you guys my secret. Sometimes when I do stuff like this, I don't actually use the knot. What I do is I tie whatever I'm gonna tie so that it's like finished, you know? And then I put a cute little bow on top of the knot, so that it actually looks cute, and it looks like I tied this super duper cute little bow, but I just tied it separately. So I guess it's kind of cheating, but whatever. Okay, I think I like the bow over to the side over here, since we had a little bit of extra space on this side, like right there. So what I'm gonna do is, yes, a poop load of floss. D, you're making me laugh so hard. I'm gonna cut this really, really short, and then I'm gonna pop a cute little bow right on top of it. Okay, and I'm gonna show you. I know a lot of you have seen this because I've done it before. What I do is I use a fork, and like literally I keep this at my desk all the time, and people are like, why do you have a fork in your craft room? And it's not for eating snacks, I promise. I don't use it for food. I use it for tying bows. So what I do is I put it on the fork like that, wrap it around, stick it through this middle twine, or tine, not twine. Stick the twine through the tine, up through the middle, down like this. You pull out the little end that you looped here. And I have a video on this too, in case you guys want to learn more about it or want to do it. I have a very cute video. It's very short, but it shows you like each step of how to do this, how to use your fork for tying your bows. And then you have this perfectly cute little bow. Look how cute it is. It's so adorable. I use this for tying bows on all my cute little critters. They're so cute. Oh, Kijo, I adore you too. And then I'm just gonna pop it right on top, and it's gonna look like I tied this super duper cute little bow. And I'm running out of super glue, but you guys, I use super glue for this because I haven't found anything else that really gets my stuff to stick like this does. Super glue is where it's at. I really like it. Oh boy, now that I said that, it's not gonna stick. Okay, so I'm gonna hold that down for a second while it gets stuck. You won't get a huge thick knot using the fork. Yeah. Oh Lord, I super glued my finger to it. You guys are getting to see all kinds of fun stuff tonight. This just shows what happens when you've been going all weekend long, and it's only Saturday, but you've already been just like totally done. Look, I've got like twine stuck to my stuck to my thumb. You guys, this world. I don't even know. You can see here though that the spots seem to be going away a little bit, so maybe we will get lucky and those pieces will disappear. That would make me real happy, because I would really like for my little vellum piece to have turned out. If I bring a fork to the party, will you teach me how to use it? Of course I will. Hopefully they will have forks at the party. If there's food, I think there's food. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, we are talking about the Brutus Monroe anniversary party. That is December 8th. Show. I don't know why, Kijo, for some reason it thought that your comment was inappropriate. I don't know why. But yeah. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here for now because my battery is so low, but we can continue this again tomorrow night, or we can start a new card, whatever. But we will figure it out. We'll keep going with the inspiration box, and I want to experiment some more with the aqua pigments. So yeah, we will definitely keep going with it and keep doing some more. I want to do some aqua pigment coloring with my stamps tomorrow. Maybe I can get out the floral stamps that I just got today, and get some work done with that. But yeah, if you guys have anything that you want to see in a live video, just let me know. Pop a comment down below, or you can always let me know while we're chatting live. If there's things that you guys want to know about or learn about that we can do together, totally, just let me know, and we will go from there, and I'll be able to plan some stuff to do with you guys. Yes, all of those of you who will be at the anniversary party, I will see you there. I'm driving up on the 7th, and my mom is coming with me, so if you're going to be there, you'll get to meet my mom too. But yes, so we are both coming, and I'm driving up on the 7th, and then we'll leave the morning or the day after at some point. And I want to get together with some people for like a lunch or something like that. So we should try to start working on planning that. Yes. Okay. So that is it for tonight, you guys. But I think I'm going to try to go live again tomorrow night. I'm just not sure what time yet. So stay tuned and check to see if you get the little notification, or if you see a little live lobby get popped up, and you guys will we'll be there, meeting here tomorrow. What party too? Yes, need a lunch date. Yes, so just keep an eye out. Let me get things set up, and then we'll figure out what time I will go. Trudy, on Friday. I will come in on Friday and stay the night on Friday night, and then I'll be there all day on Saturday for the party, Saturday night, and then we'll leave sometime on Sunday, but I'm not sure when. Thank you so much, Susan. It was so awesome to have you. Sorry that it was a little bit of an experiment. Sometimes, or most of the time, I have a better plan when we go into these craft sessions, but today it was kind of just a free-for-all. But yeah, so it was really, really good having you guys. As always, thank you so, so much for joining and for hanging out with me this whole time. I absolutely love chatting with you guys, and I will see you guys again really soon, hopefully tomorrow, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a good night, guys. Love ya.